Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving you match analysis for Egypt versus South Africa. All right, before we even go any further towards analyzing the file or anything, also by the way, I use the 3 minute highlights because in these highlights you get extra footage for the VAR decisions because that's what I mainly want to cover. All right, so this is when Mosala goes down, right? This is what I want you to pay attention to. Pay attention to the time. This is like almost the 39th minute, right? Yes, I'll go through the foul, but I also want to just keep in mind this is the 38th minute, going to the 39th minute. Let's just say 39th minute for argument's sake, huh? Oh, almost forgot to put it on me, yeah. And it's definitely a foul. I actually thought it was not a foul, but upon further review, I realized it was. All right, so look at him running towards the ball. They're both running for the ball, right? Look at his hand. Aha, so now that's the problem. If his hand reached Salah's chest, no foul, no nothing at all. But look at where his hand goes. I hope this doesn't move out of frame or anything like that. Now let's play it again. You see that? For me, that's a foul. You can say the ref was biased, but no, this is a good call. Look at that. His hand is in his eye. And that's too high for him to be in a position to actually put his hand into his head. If you're running, your elbows are not going past the length of your shoulder. But look at how high his hand goes. And remember, he can just put his hand out wide to here, and there would be no problem at all. But the fact it goes all the way into his eye, that's definitely a foul. And there's nothing wrong the referee did here. It was actually okay. Yeah, there might be a few instances, but for me, the referee was just okay. He might have made a few mistakes or the VAR, both between the two, but he was okay. Let's learn to appreciate a ref when he does okay because now they're just trying to blame the referee because trust me, I really wanted South Africa to win, but unfortunately, it's just one of those days. It's so obviously a foul, and he continues running with it, and the ref gives it. So 39th minute, he gives the penalty on 42. Keep note of that, right? And then let's just take it to when the penalty is about to be hit. Let's just take it there, right? So on 39th minute, a whistle is blown. 43rd minute, so that's 30, sorry, yeah, that's 40, 41, 43, 41, 42, 43. Yeah, whistle, yeah, uh-huh. And then let's just go to when the penalty is about to be hit. I want you to notice something, which is here. 44th minute, so 45. So it took almost 5 minutes to decide if that was a foul or not. I have no problem with the referee. I have a problem with the amount of time it took because this for me is time wasting. Why does it take 5 minutes? They have all the cameras, they have all the assistant referees, they have all the foul booth operators. This should be something that's done within a minute and in a minimum 30 seconds. It really is because they have enough infrastructure they have all the angles. It should not take 5 minutes. It should not take 5 minutes. In fact, 6 minutes. It should not take this long to make a decision. And that's for me, that's the problem because it ruins the momentum and flow of the game. And if South Africa was, attacking and something, all their momentum goes away because they have to start again now. And then it's one of those issues. Salah, he does the normal run up. He tricks the goal. Yeah, that's a good pen. That's just a good pen. Salah is really good at penalties. I think we all know that. Now, this is the other foul that was made. I mean, it's so obvious. He's holding his shirt. And then, I mean, that's a foul. That's obviously a foul. And then they'll say the ref was not fair, but he could have just let this pass. He gave him another yellow, which led to a red card. Let's go back here. I just want to show you the other angle. Look at this. He has no. Okay, the intention to play the ball is there slightly, but no. This is just too much. He's holding him number one. That's already an offense, but that. I mean, look at that. Imagine someone steps on you with their studs like that. That is definitely a second yellow. Could even be a red for other referees. And he was given that. Yeah, definitely deserve that. He definitely deserved that. And also there was another chance where who's this player? I think it is Mamouche was running towards goal, and then Mokwena, I think, yeah, he tackles him. That was definitely only a yellow card. There were people in front of him. He wasn't the last man. Then the South African player accepted that yellow card. So you can't be telling me you would even complain about that. I really did want South Africa to win, but Egypt were very robust in defending. And then this is the VAR decision somewhere here, right? He plays the ball, the fact that he's in this much space, but that was the thing about Egypt. Someone would be in space 1 second, the next second, look at that. He's like they were so robust, they were so committed to defending as a team. Let's just play this for a bit. He plays it off. And for me, even when I saw it, I thought it was very harsh to give. Look at all the South African players, they're doing this because it's the 80th. Sorry, this was the other thing I wanted you to note. 86 minutes. So let's just say 87th minute is where the offense takes place. 87th minute, right? Let's let this play. Let's let this play. Yeah, they were definitely forcing this. So now he goes to the VAR booth. 87th minute, right? So 93rd minute. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. I've forgotten. I was counting with my fingers. Let me start again. Is it 80? 80? Ah, forgotten. Let me just move back a bit. All right, so 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. Once again, about 6 minutes. This is when he gives it 6 minutes. That took way too long. It's not supposed to take that long for a decision. For me, the problem wasn't the decision, but how long it took to make a decision. Because most of these look like very obvious calls. If you, especially, this is a professional referee being guided by VAR officials. He also has the assistant referee. He has the luxury of just calling and asking them what they think. But the fact it takes about 6 minutes to reach a decision, that's too long. Because at that point, you have ruined the flow of the game. Players, they have to start getting back that momentum, and it eats into added time as well. They should really rehearse and make sure that they reduce the time on how long it takes to make the decision because it's just too long, too long. And Egypt, I just have to give them their flowers. The keeper, he did very well. He was good at delaying tactics because you find that the keeper will just go down, he eats into a few seconds, and it also slows down the attack. And then the way Egypt were defending was amazing. I hate the fact that I was supporting South Africa, but you just have to appreciate good football. They were man down, but they made sure they helped each other in defense. So many blocks, tackles, clearances, all those things. And even when they went on the counter, they had a threat with Mamouche and Salah and the other two that got subbed on later on in the match. They showed that they were resilient and that those are the threat to give, even though they only had 10 men. Otherwise, hard luck for South Africa, but they tried. They did better than Zambia. Because trust me, if Egypt were to play Zambia and they only had 10 men, they would still beat Zambia. Otherwise, that's been a match analysis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.